All right, guys, as promised, this huge Trader Joe's haul. All of these delicious food items, $300 almost worth of some really good finds. Let's start and get right into this video. Okay, so there are a couple of things on this table that are not for me. They're for my kids who don't really do keto. Here's some mandarin oranges. These are seedless. Got a humongous bag for only $7.99. These are what my husband and I used to eat prior to Wisps coming out, but I still like these because they're like a lot thicker, and when you put them in soup or broth, they hold the crunch. So for half of this package, it's 170 calories, 12 grams of fat, less than 1 carbs, and 15 grams of protein. And those are really, really good. So I got 4 bags of those. I got 2 pints of raspberries. I got some fish. This is cod, which is one of my favorite types of fish. And this right here is swordfish. Of course, fish, you all know, is really good. I like it at Trader Joe's. It's frozen, flash frozen. This is wild caught. I love it. Very good. I got, let's see, there's 4 blocks. They're, I think, a pound. Yep, 1 pound each of the grass-fed Angus beef, 85.15. Stats are here, so there's 4 ounces, is 20 grams of protein, of course, less than 1 carb, and 13 grams of fat, and 190 calories. And just while I'm here on this meat, I'll just let you guys know, I weigh after it's cooked. So I do not put in the stats until after it's cooked because all the meat usually shrinks. I got some uncured bacon ends and pieces, which I'm going to fry up, and I'm going to add to this. I'm going to make my husband some crack slaw. I get 2 bags of the shredded green and red cabbage with orange carrots in it, and then another thing of green cabbage. I can't eat it anymore. It hurts my tummy. So I make this as a side dish to the protein that I usually send with my husband to work. Here's broccoli florets. I'm going to eat some of those as some of my veggies this week. I got organic flaxseed meal. I use that in my cookies. I own a lactation cookie company, and I use that in our cookies. These fruit straps, my kids love them. They're not anything that I eat because there is a lot of sugar, but my kids love them, especially like after they have to take medicine or something, or as a treat. If I feel like they need something extra before school, I'll let them have one of those after they've eaten breakfast. Baby Bell cheese, also really good and healthy. This is for my son. He eats it with his peanut butter and jelly. Let's see, so one of them is 70 calories, and it is 0 carbs, of course, and 5 grams of protein. These are sardines, which what I usually do is I eat these oven-baked cheese bites with the sardines, and they just make a really, really good lunch. 2 ounces, 120 calories, 7 grams of fat, 0 carbs, but 15 grams of protein. I get them in olive oil on purpose. It's a very good keto lunch or snack. This right here is the Trader Joe's organic sweet Italian chicken sausage. I like to cut this up for me or my husband. But 1 sausage is only 110 calories, only 1 carb, and 12 grams of protein. So that's actually a really, really good form of protein, especially that it's organic, and it tastes really good. I've had this before. Of course, a mozzarella cheese log. We have a garden in our backyard, and our tomatoes are going crazy, and so we have a ton of tomatoes, and I have my husband get me some mozzarella, tomatoes, and basil on a plate, and I have that kind of as a side. Here's my favorite bacon. If you guys know me well, you know that this is my absolute favorite bacon. It has no nitrates. And the thing I really like about it is for 2 slices, it's only 60 calories. So that's 30 calories per slice. Of course, that's 2 protein per slice. No carbs, of course, no sugar. And I just love it. The way it cooks up, it's my favorite consistency, and I can't think of it, but like the way it crisps. I really like it. These crackers are my son's favorite. He has sensory and he's on the spectrum, and so we get him the things that he'll consume that are good for him. And so we give him these mini cheese crackers, and we have these, and we usually spread like Philadelphia cream cheese or Laughing Cow cheese on them for him. This is what I have never tried, but I have seen on SJ's YouTube and Instagram. It is mashed cauliflower. The stats aren't bad at all. For 1 cup, it's 7 carbs, 2 are fiber, so it's 5 net carbs and 2 protein. It's just something, an alternative to mashed potatoes. So I figured that when she makes it, it looks so good, and she puts spices on top and stuff. So that's what I'm going to use this for, and I'm really excited. Here is some avocado guacamole. These are 1 packet, so you can't overeat it. You just use a packet, and it's 100 calories, 9 fat, 4 carbs, but 2 is fiber, so it's only 2 grams of net carbs and 1 protein. I like to have this on the side. Now I also have, if you look over here in my tomato fruit basket, I have ripe avocados that I will be eating today. Then I bought, these are the whole wheat flour tortillas, reduced carb. If I don't have cut the carb in the house and I just want something that's soft and pliable, I will have one of these. So one of them is only 45 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 10 carbs, but 7 is fiber and no sugar. So that is 3 net carbs and 4 grams of protein. So these are really, really keto and low carb friendly. Here's the 1 bar. I got these for my husband. I'm on a Quest kick, and I really like the Quest. I do like 1 bars as well. My husband doesn't eat chocolate, so that limits him for a lot of the bars because they're made with chocolate. So I got him these so he could have them. I bought some of these olives. I'm going to put them into a ground beef mixture and have that as part of my food prep. I got some Parmesan Romano cheese. I really like this one. It's cheap and it tastes really good. I'm on a kick this week. I'm going to take some of this grass-fed Angus beef, and I'm going to take 2 or 3 of these pounds. I'm going to add some sugar-free pasta sauce, and then I'm going to add some Italian seasonings, garlic, a lot of garlic, and then I'm going to actually top it with this for my meals. And I usually have about 3/4 of a cup of that. That's a serving for me. Here is the garlic powder that I got from Trader Joe's. We were out. It's a small bottle. We go through it quick, but while I was there, I figured I'd pick it up. I also ran out of extra virgin olive oil, so I picked that up, and I got this bottle because my husband loves these bottles to refill with some different infused oils that he makes. I got organic bananas, and of course, you guys know I do not make a trip to Trader Joe's unless I get this. It is my absolute favorite. Again, these stats are based on the cooking weight. And so 3 ounces is 240 calories, 21 grams of fat, 0 carbs, 0 fiber, 0 sugar, and 13 grams of protein. I love this. This reminds me right here of that mashed cauliflower I bought. I think I'm going to make that meal and duplicate that. It looks delicious. This is something, the next couple of things are things that I have never tried before that I'm really excited. So this is the spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip. This I'm going to put on the side for like dipping like maybe chicken breast in or something. For 2 tablespoons, it's only 30 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, but 1 is fiber, so 1 net carb and 1 gram of protein. I thought that that was a really good alternative. I could even dip some of these cheese bites into there, and that would be a really good snack. This is another thing, is this pimento cheese dip. I know Erica from Time to Shrink, she actually makes her own, and I'm so jealous. But this is, let's see, so 2 tablespoons, 100 calories, 8 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 4 protein. So that's actually a really, really, really good alternative to a dip. These are whole milk cheddar bites. Now, I live near Vermont. We live in Western Massachusetts, and so we have farms around here like you would not believe. It's like we live in the country, but we don't. And so we have amazing, amazing Whole Foods and stuff fresh from the farm. We have raw milk we can get. We have access to everything. I love living here. So 1 ounce of this is 100 calories, less than 1 gram of carbs, 7 grams of protein, 9 fat. This is just something to eat on the side, kind of like an alternative just to having like a Baby Bell or something like that. So excited to try that. These are the nuts that I got my husband, raw pecan halves and roasted and salted whole cashews. Now, this is gonna, you guys must think I'm crazy, but I never liked beans. Growing up as a kid, until I met my husband, I never had beans. I never even had chili with beans. But after doing the pre-op diet and the pureed stage after having weight loss surgery, these I love. So I like measuring out just a half a cup of refried beans. I heat it up. Sometimes I'll even fry it up just to kind of get a little crisp going on it. And then I add some cheese to it, and I add either hot sauce or sriracha sauce. This is so good. This is one of the foods, ironically, that I have not eaten for months. But then all of a sudden I go back to basics with weight loss and kind of shake my body up. And then I crave the things that I could only have back when I first had surgery. So these are fat-free refried beans. I will be having these for one of my lunches. So a half a cup is 120 calories. Now don't let the carbs scare you. It's 22 grams, only 7 are fiber, less than 1 sugar. Now the carbs obviously is because they're beans. See, cooked beans, pinto red and pink beans, water, salt. So I do allow myself to have whatever carbs and vegetables and beans once in a great while. I don't even care. And this has 7 grams of protein. But it's just something I'm craving. It's healthy for my body to have this once in a while. So I know normally on keto no one eats beans, but I like it once in a while. And then not last, but last of the food items, I got 2 dozen eggs. I like hard boiling the eggs. One of my daughters eats hard boiled eggs before school. She loves it. I make scrambled eggs for my niece before school with mozzarella cheese on top. And I love a good fried egg with in some butter, with some bacon on the side and some avocado, which is what I'm going to break my fast for with today, which I'm going to be prepared to do. It's almost noon here. And last but not least, which is one of my ultimate favorite things that I get from Trader Joe's. I've talked about this before, but it is so important to take care of ourselves. This is a lavender salt scrub. You can see it has oil and has salt inside. It is what I scrub myself with every day in the shower. It makes me feel so soft and smooth, and it gets dead skin off or whatever. It just makes me, I get out of the shower and I just feel like a really pretty woman after I feel like I have, made my skin super soft. I absolutely love this. I don't go to Trader Joe's without picking up my pork belly, and the lavender salt scrub and my soap. I fluctuate between the 2 of these. I like the lavender one, but I also like the lemon verbena. And so that is my haul today. I think I remembered to tell you guys about everything. Let's go over it one more time. So excited. I love doing these hauls. I hope that you guys have tried or will try some of these things that are here because they are delicious. So for now, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next video.